This market is 1.4 billion people.
India, with a direct selling market of $3.2 billion, the fifth largest economy and the fastest growing one. It has a population where nearly 65% are younger than 35, and it is the world's second largest English-speaking country, with local communities all around the globe. Think globally, build locally.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's India Market Opportunity Session. India is one of the fastest growing wellness and entrepreneurship hubs in the world. And tonight we have an amazing speaker to share with us all about it. Before I tell you more about our speaker, I have a question for all of you. How often do we get a chance to partner with an MNC and be entrusted with distribution rights to a revolutionary anti-aging technology? So our speaker for tonight, she is someone who started her business in Singapore, previously in tech sales with a large American MNC, but quickly recognized the incredible potential behind the 90 Days program. She has already touched and transformed so many lives, and she's here to share with us all about this exciting opportunity. Let's welcome Preeti Kumar.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I think, many of us have been so excited about this Indian market opportunity. I know personally myself, I've been excited for a couple of years now. So why am I so excited about this amazing opportunity? And let's go through and see how we can uncover and discover this amazing market opportunity, which is probably once in a lifetime, as I'm seeing some of the comments in the chat. I think first and foremost, India holds one of the largest potential, one of the largest untapped beauty and wellness markets in the world. I mean, we're talking about 1.4 billion people, and we are going to bring one of the world's largest beauty and wellness opportunities ever into the market. So let's understand why this is the right timing for us to venture into India. I think it's the right market at the right time because we have many, many, many young and ambitious people. The median age being 28 years old makes it a very, very young, health-conscious generation of people where people are actively seeking for opportunities. And that's why there's also rising prosperity with rising, the rising incomes. And of course, the fact that we know that even in the tax bracket, many of them have been reduced, which enables the country to have much more disposable income. People tend to focus more on preventative health and well-being, which brings us to the last factor of prevention focus. We are seeing a noticeable shift towards people focusing on proactive wellness, adopting supplements just over treating illnesses. And I think as more and more people adopt supplements and different forms of wellness, this also shows us the number of people, 910 million millennials, and 440 million of these people are actually digitally native, trend conscious, and even wellness aware. All of these put together allow us to have a massive scalable market that is really ready for sustained growth. And I think, let's understand a little bit more about the wellness trends. About 74% of Indians actually share that supplements are essential. 63% of Indians are trying to lose weight. And 69% of Indians are taking supplements for immune support. So just looking at these numbers, we definitely know that this market is trending towards wellness. And this is definitely an opportunity that all of us can leverage on to grow a long-term and sustainable business together. I mean, if you're not excited just looking at these numbers, I know I am. So let's understand more about India's nutritional supplement market growth. So just looking at their supplement market growth, just from 2018 at 150 crores, it has jumped up tremendously to 390 crores today. And the market is definitely set to reach about 600 to 700 crores by 2028. This is really, really fueled by the rising health consciousness of the people and the disposable incomes, and where preventative wellness focus is seriously the key topic on everyone's mind at this point. And the kind of supplements, the kind of products that people are looking at in India are specialized towards herbal and nutricentials. And of course, on top of that, where e-commerce also enhances accessibility, further accelerating the growth. If you are not excited, I think this makes it a once in a lifetime opportunity for all of us, to partner with, to work in the largest market in the country. And I think this opportunity belongs to every single one of us in the room today. So be thankful that you joined today, this opportunity, because I'm just about to share more about the company, about the product, about the plan, and how you can be successful with a business opportunity that, India has finally launched. So more about the company. Let's understand a little bit more. Who is Nu Skin and why are they such an amazing company? I think first and foremost, they've already shown success in more than 50 countries. They definitely have $1 billion annual revenue, and being listed on the New York Stock Exchange, which is one of the most premier stock exchange in the world, makes it, super important for us to be wanting to partner with a company like that. And on top of that, having 40 years of stability and success, we know that we are guaranteed with the right partner and the right success platform when we partner with a company like Nu Skin. This is a photograph of some of their anti-aging centers all around the world. And I want to highlight to you that, not only do they do anti-aging research, and not only is their anti-aging and their research and development facilities just around the world, but they are also having their own research and development manufacturing facility in Himachal Pradesh. And our headquarters will be in Mumbai. I think that makes it super amazing. And the fact that we've also signed agreements, with Infosys being the largest technology company from India, forming an innovative digital center in the south of India in a place called Coimbatore. So now together with Infosys, Nu Skin will be bringing the next generation e-commerce and AI solutions to every single one of us, setting us up for a very, very, very powerful future in terms of business here. So not only is Nu Skin venturing into India, not only are we there, but we are also primed to grow the market. Aside from that, I think, having invested $200 million in R&D, having about 75 in-house scientists and 40 years of rich ingredient library, and having acquired LifeGen Technologies makes us unique because we have, through this company, LifeGen Technologies, we actually have one of the largest genetic expressions database, right now. And this makes it, such a wonderful product. So let me talk more about the product next, and what makes it so amazing that the solutions that we have to offer to the Indian market. First and foremost, let me share a little bit about the H-Lock technology. So this H-Lock technology is one of the first pioneering technologies in the world that focuses on gene expression technology that goes down to the root cause of aging problems. And I think a lot of us are very interested in anti-aging. So what does H-Lock does? Basically, it goes to the source of aging. So while many competitors out there may just be looking on the outside, just getting rid of aging appearances, Nu Skin is very clear. We are here to solve the root cause of aging, getting down deep into our body, going to our gene expression and solving the root cause, of aging that will alleviate a lot of the aging problems that we have today. So speaking about the 75 world-class scientists earlier, 75 world-class scientists on our scientific advisory board, they're actually working day and night to make sure that we have the best technology, the best products, the best research and development. And you can never go wrong when you have such a big team of people just wanting to bring the best in us. And we are so blessed that they are now entering the India market as well. So how do we know that this is amazing? We've also been featured in Discovery Channel. So if you've, got some time right after this call, please go online, go on YouTube and Google Discovery Channel, Google Nu Skin and Discovery Channel, and find these videos so you can understand how powerful the anti-aging science is with Nu Skin and how everything has finally come to be to where we are today. Next, I also want to talk about how wonderful the products are. They are all of the good and none of the bad. When I say this, what do I mean? There are a lot of skincare, a lot of supplements out there that may have dangerous, ingredients inside. And what do we have here? We have a super strictly controlled ingredient list where there's no alkaline, no alcohol, no mineral oils, no fluorescents, and no chemical fillers. And what does that mean? That means you are very assured that every single product that you use in your body, outside your body, put it in your mouth, you know that it's definitely very, very safe and you will get nothing but the best. So when we say the supplements are good, do we know, are they safe? Are they effective? right? So New Skin is a very, very stringent process where all of the supplements are actually provided by nature and proven by science. And we follow a very stringent 6S quality process to produce pharmaceutical grade supplements. So, when we go through the 6 steps, we know that all the kind of ingredients which are sourced, right in India, what kind of ingredients, what kind of dosage that all of us will be taking. And I think the most important part that we should be focused on is actually the last 2, which is safety and substantiation. And what is important about this, we know that they run clinical trials. We know that all of these testings and trials will really provide you with the assurance you need that our supplementation is in fact going to be safe and effective. So many of the other supplements you may find out there may be safe, but we don't know whether they are effective. Whereas with New Skin, we know that they are a combination of both safe and effective supplements, which is a very rare thing that you can find. And I think, this is the wonderful thing that we should go out and help and share with as many people, on this after this call, so that they know that there are safe and effective options coming to the market. And I think another wonderful thing about New Skin is the fact that they have a complete wellness and beauty solution. Not many brands out there are able to offer you a combination of both outside in and inside out. And the amount of options that we have available will make this platform a wonderful place and a wonderful company to be partnering with, because you have a full range of solutions to talk about. So what will be coming to India? I'm sure many of you on this call are very, very curious to find out what is in the product portfolio for India. So I'm going to pause here. Feel free to take a screenshot of this product portfolio because you want to know what's coming up. So basically, the most important thing that I want to highlight is that it is definitely a global brand manufactured in India by Indians for Indians. And I think this is something that is, truly unique about a New Skin opportunity and the products that are being offered. So on the beauty aspect, we are bringing one of the #1 skincare devices, our Age Lock Lumi Spa. We also will have our New Skin Glow Kits and also our nutritional kits, our weight management kit. And on the far left, you will see our Prism IO as well, which is something that is launching just next month in India. So let me talk a little bit more about our beauty devices. They're the world #1 beauty devices. And these spa devices and beauty devices that we are bringing to India have actually been #1 for the last 6 years. So this kind of technology that you have #1 that you hear, definitely we should be super excited to share this with all of our friends and family, in India, because we definitely have the best at our fingertips available. So it's focusing more on Lumi Spa, the Lumi Spa device, which is in 2 minutes, able to provide you with 7 clinically proven skin benefits, help you to purify your skin, make sure that you have clarity, softness, radiance, smoothness, purified skin, reduce pore appearance, and visibly improve firmness. Whether you're a man or woman, I think all of us want this for ourselves. And I think a fun fact about Lumi Spa is that, for India, we should also know that even someone like Priyanka Chopra's makeup artist has used it on her. So they are not going to use stuff that's not, amazing, or at least that will make a difference to their skin. And can you imagine, we are launching this in India with our Serenu system. So imagine when this device launches in India, how much we should be sharing this with all of our family and friends. Yeah. The next that I'm going to speak about is our nutritional supplement. It's called Life Pack Elements. So I think New Skin has also done a study and found out that actually many people in the Indian continent are actually suffering from inadequacies in terms of their vitamin intake and their nutrition. So here we have a supplement called Life Pack Elements that will fill the gap, and you can see, what is lacking in the Indian market on the graph here. And this is what will fill the gap. And that this is how we can help many, many Indians improve their immunity, improve their health, and we can help many, many people just with Life Pack Elements. And I think I want to highlight the importance of nutrition deficiencies that impact the quality of life. So, when we have nutritional deficiencies, if we don't have enough nutrition, it doesn't just affect, immunity, it affects heart health, skin health, immune health, inflammatory response, our brain health, all the way to gut health and cellular health. And not having enough nutrition can actually impact many, many areas of our life. And when some of these are affected, we all know how much our quality of life can be affected. So how do we even know whether our supplements work? What should we take? right? How do we know? You deserve to know, right? What can be measured? Do we know how we are able to measure the supplements? Because what cannot be measured cannot be improved. And that's what I'm going to share with you. The next thing that we are also having, the device that I mentioned on the far left of the screen earlier, is what we call our Prism IO. I think, the wonderful ability to be able to know your nutritional health, and you can see the preview of the device on the right side where the colors are floating. You'll be able to actually test each and individual person. Can you imagine if we can test every single one of the 1 billion people in India and tell them exactly what's going on with their body, what kind of supplements they are lacking, and ultimately, do we even know if the supplements are working with their lifestyle? Because I truly, truly believe, as I mentioned earlier, what cannot be measured cannot be improved. So we have this device that will be launching in India, one of the first countries that will be launching next month, which will be able to test what is working and what is not working. Yeah, 15 seconds can change your life. And I think, in 2025, as I mentioned, next month will be what we will be bringing to India. And this device will be actually providing you with insights into your body within 15 seconds and providing you, a holistic insight of what your body actually needs. And I think this is something that I think, many of you should be wanting to be excited to grab your Prism device right now. The next thing that I want to share about is also about obesity and about how, the upward trend of obesity is in India. And we know that obesity causes a lot of diseases. And I think even Prime Minister Modi himself has actually launched, health campaigns around obesity. And we actually already have a solution that will help many people reduce many of these obesity-related diseases that we are talking about. So in other parts of the world, like Malaysia, Singapore, and Korea, we've been number one with our weight management solution. In Malaysia for 9 consecutive years, in Singapore for 8 consecutive years, and in South Korea for 3 years. And this weight management and well-being technology that's launching in India will be the right solution that will help many people who are obese solve a lot of their health problems. And this will be coming to India in January, and we are so excited for this. Many people, many of our Indian friends and family all around the world have benefited from this 90-day program. It is called TRME. You can find my photo there. Maybe I give you a second to spot me. And I myself has also personally benefited, definitely helped many friends and family. And we are so excited that we are able to now help our Indian friends around, reducing their obesity, reducing their sizes, reducing all of their diseases related to obesity. So please do share this with all your family and friends, because we can definitely help many more in our community reduce obesity. So I've spoken about the products, I've spoken about the company. Now I'm sure many of you want to know, what about the plan? What's exciting about the plan? What can Nu Skin offer me if I share with my friends and family? So let me share with you a little bit more about the plan. So $1 million income here is not a dream, and it's as simple as 1, 2, and 3. So basically what we are talking about, if you truly want to become a $1 million earner with Nu Skin, it's as simple as duplicating, 1, 2, and 3, and inviting many of your friends and family and becoming what we call a brand representative. So by referring 5 people or sharing this opportunity with 5 people, once you become a brand representative, we want you to just duplicate the 5, 25, 125, and it continues to 625, 3125, 15625, ultimately having 20,000 of these channel partners or brand representatives joining you in this business platform across India. So basically, what we're talking about is 6 levels or 6 generation, 5% of commission. And when you accumulate 20,000 brand representatives in your network, we are talking about 2 crores a month. So we're not talking about some small business here. We're actually talking about a powerful system that allows you to have long-term leveraged income. So let's just assume a worst case scenario. What happens if you feel like, okay, maybe I can't hit the 6 levels? What about 3 levels? Let's say we have 155 brand representatives at 2 lakhs per month and a 5% commission. This will give you an income of potentially 15.5 lakhs per month. So we are talking about the power of this business model here. I'm going to pause here so that all of you can look at it and imagine, that kind of income that you can have, 2 crores per month. So let's get started and work quickly. And how do you know that this is possible? because Nu Skin is responsible for creating the most number of millionaires, 1,935 millionaires, and many of them have come from all over the world, different backgrounds, different races, all across the world have benefited from this sixth generation 5%. And I truly believe it's through the right leadership model that we will be able to even create the first few millionaires in the Indian market. Many of you are probably on this call. So let me share a little bit about the platform that will get us to this outcome. Right? The platform is very simple. While you already understood about the Nu Skin business model, I think 3 points that I want to mention about the business model. First of all, there's no risk. I know many of you are wondering, how many business models are there without risk? This is one of the very rare opportunities for you to be able to transfer risk to Nu Skin. And unlimited income potential. As you saw earlier in the plan, there's actually no cap. Even when you feel like you've reached your limit with income, you can even grow it even more, and it will give you long-term and sustainable income. And these are the 3 key points that I think many of us will be seeking out for when we are looking for a business model. How can I so confidently say this, right? I really want to highlight what Nu Skin can provide for us. Things like R&D, manufacturing, distribution, marketing materials, logistic, websites, order processing, paying commission promptly, hiring support staff and management, technical support, facilities management. All of these things will be handled by Nu Skin. If you're a business owner yourself, even if you're working in corporate, you understand, how difficult it is or how difficult it is to maintain all of this. So the beauty is that Nu Skin will handle all of this for us. All we need to do is just share the products with our customers, share the business opportunities with the partners around us, and Nu Skin will be able to do all of it. So why not? Let's take advantage and leverage on Nu Skin as a company to help us to build an amazing business opportunity. Right? So aside from that, I think what else I want to share with you is that you have your products, you have the company. So how can we help you? We are part of a system called Success Together, and we are known to be creating the most number of millionaires. You saw 1,935, and we have created the most number of millionaires out of those 1,935, about hundreds of millionaires across the world, across Southeast Asia, across the Pacific, across China, and we want to bring the same proven system to India. So what will Success Together help you with? We have a comprehensive training academy with conventions, with events, with the right business tools. And I think one wonderful thing that you get from here is coaching from industry elite leaders. I think this is not something you can find easily in any other platform, any other company, where people are willing to share their knowledge, especially those who have already seen success. And this will make the biggest difference when you want to come and build the Indian market. So how do we do it? We have a simple system called the Success Together University, where we will start with 5 levels of training. The first level being Business School for Entrepreneurs. And this will equip you with the fundamentals and guide you towards step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, where when you graduate from number 5, you actually become a millionaire. How many of us have MBAs or graduated from MBAs and not made $1 million? Here, the system is very different. You also get the program for personal and leadership development. So every single level will be coming to India as well in the next month or so before the end of the year. So what more can you ask for? You have a wonderful product, wonderful plan, wonderful platform. So why not? Let's start sharing and building our community of partners today. I think, just thinking about this business opportunity, whether you're a corporate person, whether you're a business owner, this opportunity is once in a lifetime because it's the hugest market in the world. And all we need to do is actually share and share and share and share. So how do we do that, and how do we qualify for brand reps? As I mentioned earlier in the plan, you saw the brand representative. Qualify for your brand representative in November. Don't wait, because this will allow you to start earning leadership and leading bonuses. It gives you exclusive access to Prism. Imagine if you have a device in your pocket that can measure many, many people around you. Imagine the impact that will have on the Indian community, and also gain the founder status. Basically, we are at the pre-marketing launch, a pre-launch for India, and you will be able to actually gain founder status by earning double income in the few months that we are in the pre-launch in India. These are many reasons for you to want to get started today and make sure that you qualify for the brand representative in the month of November. So if you're wondering and you're so excited, ready to jump off your seats, wondering how can I qualify, please speak to the person, the upline mentor who introduced you to this call, and ask them, how can I qualify for brand representative in November? So that I can eventually earn that 525,125, start at 15 lakhs a month, and eventually work your way towards 2 crores a month. I think, this comes to the end of tonight's session. I think I've shared many different things about the platform, about the plan, about the opportunity, even about the product, about the company. And, if you find this a once in a lifetime opportunity, if you're very excited, please talk to the person who invited you here today. I hope I've added some value to your evening, and I would like to pass it over to Hina.
Thank you so much, Preeti, for the amazing insights. I hope everyone is excited and ready to go out there to help everyone around us. I would like to invite everyone to our India roadshows happening this month. So please find out more from the person who invited you tonight. Let's also fight for and qualify for our brand representative in November so that we can benefit accordingly. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great night and see you again soon.